Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us for Tuesday's tip. My name is Julie Johnson, and these are brought to you by Vine Images. Welcome to week number 19. Just a few days ago, I had a question posted on my Facebook wall which stated, how do you handle various lighting flash rules in church wedding sessions? Some churches are very strict as to what they will allow from the photographer, and some don't allow flash at all during the ceremony. How do you handle that and get amazing images for the client? Well, first of all, I just want to share with you that I've been shooting weddings for 10 years, and we've come across all sorts of situations from wedding ceremony facilitators. And some of them have been that, you know, you are not allowed to shoot at all during the ceremony. 2, you have to stand in one place. Some have said you cannot use flash at all during the entire ceremony. And you want to make sure that you know ahead of time what are the rules and how you're going to adapt to those rules. For every wedding, we have 2 photographers, so myself and another photographer. I'm usually always with the bride, and the other photographer is with the guys. The guys usually have to be at the ceremony a half an hour to 45 minutes before it takes place. So this is a perfect time for your second photographer to go and get the rules for the ceremony as to what you are allowed to do. You want to make sure that that photographer communicates with you as soon as you get there what the rules are, so that you're both in sync. You don't want one of you doing something when the person facilitating has already made it very clear to the other photographer. There's a lot of photographers that have ruined it for everybody else because they have not obeyed. They've been totally disrespectful, trying to get the most amazing shot, and meanwhile making like really a fool of themselves because they've totally disrupted the whole ceremony. We did come across where a bride was particularly upset because we had to stand at the back of the church. We had to follow the rules, and I always suggest that you do. Even if the person facilitating says you are not allowed to take any photo whatsoever, you have to follow that. So we actually had to put a clause in our contract that states that the contracting party understands that the photographers must follow all rules given to them by the persons facilitating the wedding and are not held liable for failure to deliver should the photographers be told that they are not allowed to take photos during the ceremony or be stationed in one spot. It is the contracting party's responsibility to understand the rules ahead of time. So sometimes you can ask the bride and groom to find out for you what are the rules for the ceremony ahead of time. As part of this Tuesday's tip, I've added that clause that we have in our contract to the comment below. So if you want to copy and paste it into your contract, I highly recommend it. For low light, that was the other question, you want to make sure that you have prime lenses that are the Pro lenses 2.8. These allow you to get higher shutter speeds at low light conditions. So you want to make sure that you have that equipment for low light. Sometimes, you know, you might have a candlelight ceremony in the evening and you're stuck. Like without a prime lens, a lot of your shots are going to be out of focus, or, you know, it's not going to be good. You're going to not get the shutter speed that you need to get the right image. So anyways, I thank you for joining us for Tuesday's tip. Leave your comments below. I will copy and paste that line in our contract for you, and let us know if you have any other questions. Okay guys, thank you for joining us for Tuesday's tip, and we wish you all the best. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.